to my channel. Hello to my new subscribers. I'm so glad you joined me. I have something so exciting today. I can't wait to get started. This one is really going to be amazing if I can pull it off. I have a puzzle right here that I got for $1 at a yard sale. But that's not the amazing thing about this puzzle. Look at how beautiful this puzzle is. The name of this puzzle is Tea Time. What is so special about this puzzle is the artist. The artist is a Korean woman. Her name is Yoon Jung Lee, and she was born with cerebral palsy in 1973. It says on the box, due to her disability, she was unable to go to school, but she taught herself to read and write. In 1994, she started painting with her foot and paints mainly in watercolors and acrylics. This is so amazing. I want to show you this picture. If it doesn't come out good here, I'm just gonna take a picture. And this is her painting with a foot. You see, she can't use her hands very well there. So I thought I would try to honor this artist's wonderful effort by creating this beautiful painting, which someone made a puzzle out of. The company name on the side of the box just says Mouth and Foot Painting Artists, and it's printed in the UK. I have a feeling it's probably from a publishing company. So we'll see how it is quality-wise, but here is what is really amazing about this puzzle. I'm going to try to honor this woman by putting this puzzle together with my feet. Okay, let's get set up for this. Okay, here we go. Let's see. That part was easy enough. Let's get this out. It's a Ziploc bag. These pieces are tiny, and there's no poster, so I just have to look at the box if I want to reference the picture at all. Okay, let's get this bag open. Okay, got the bag open. Here we go. This may take a while. Okay, I'm already having a problem seeing it. It's a little too far away being down there. And the pieces are small. Let's see, I'm gonna have to start trying to find the edge pieces. cramp. Oh, ow. Cramp. Oh, this is hard. Who am I kidding? I can't do this. Wow. This really gives me a lot of respect for this young lady who painted this picture with a foot. I can't do this. I give up. Okay. Let's just get it done the traditional way. Okay, well, the sorting probably looks like a mess, but it is sorted. Had no problem with the edge pieces, got them all out. And I have over here in this drawer, these pieces are all ones that have sort of a very smooth texture, not really a lot of texture to them. And they're all fairly light colors. So, you know, that's going to be mostly all of this in here and probably some of that too. There's a bit more texture in that, but I'm sure some of those are in there too. And then the rest of this, if you look, all of these pieces, this is a 1,000 piece puzzle. So everything kind of blends into everything. Everything kind of works its way through everything. So there isn't a single piece that, you know, will come up against another piece of exactly the same color and texture. It's really a wonderful piece of art. I'm just amazed at this woman and her skill. But the way I have it worked out is, you can see here are a lot of the purpley and pink flowers and some of the yellow flowers here, which actually I think are these down here. And then I have down here some gold and brown. Some of that's going to be, you know, a couple of these flowers up here, but I think a lot of it is this here. And there's some orange in here, and that's here. And then the green that runs all through it is here. And then I have these darker colors here, which is in here. And then the high texture pieces, which are also kind of mixed in here. I know, like I said, it looks like a mess. I know where things are. And then this cup, you can see this little bit of painting on the cup. And that I have over here. So it's going to be a challenge, I think. I'm going to be working on it, probably the flowers first, because they are up at the top. So I'm going to want to put those in first. I have part of the frame put together. I will be taking it apart just so I can bring this down closer to my face to work on. And so I'm going to get started. This looks like a really fun challenge to me. It's just beautiful. The artwork is just wonderful on this. I love it. Okay. Talk about this puzzle because I am enjoying it so much. There's just a kind of flow to the way the colors go, that one just sort of blends into the other, but it does it in a really reasonable way. You can see it very easily, and I'm just loving it. The other thing I want to say is you're not going to get false fits because all of the pieces are pretty unique. I mean, you got, you know, all your basic shapes here. You know, these are all sort of the standard shapes you get in these kinds of puzzles. I'm getting a lot of those. Those kinds. So all of those shapes are pretty standard, but they're also all very unique and lots of variation to each piece, that when you figure out where a piece goes, there's no doubt that piece goes there. I mean, there might be a piece that you would look at and go, I wonder if that goes there, like that one. And it doesn't, so okay, move along then. And then you'll come across the piece that does go there, and you see it and you go, there's no doubt about that, it goes there. See, I didn't know that went there. I just now picked that up and saw that, and I said, oh, that obviously goes there. And that's the way this puzzle is going. Now, it is going slow. It's like when I was doing the big puzzle, and I was doing the fish in the big puzzle. You see, I'm the kind of person who likes to pick up a piece. I'm a pick and place person. I like to pick up a piece and then put it where it goes in the puzzle. And this puzzle, that's not going to be possible. I have to look at the pieces, see which piece I need in a spot, and then go looking for that piece. So that's why it's going kind of slow, because I have to go looking for the piece. And of course I have this big mess on my table with the pieces all piled up. That's how I have to do it, because I can't see them unless they're right in front of my face anyway. So this is how it kind of has to go for this puzzle, but I'm fine with that, because this puzzle is just nice. It's good. I like it a lot. Okay, well, I'm gonna get back to it because I'm having such a good time, and I really don't want to stop. Welcome to my noisy day. I have not worked on the puzzle at all this week, so I am going to be catching up here. It's been a rough week, and I've had a lot of things going on, and the worst of it was having a really nasty leak. Required a plumber to come and charge me an entire month of income to fix. So I've been not able to work on the puzzle until today. Today is Friday. I think I did get to work on it some on Tuesday. That was probably the last bit of time lapse that you just saw. I am now making up for lost time with things that require water. So I have my swamp cooler running. That's one noise that you hear is my swamp cooler. And then I have my laundry, which I had planned to do earlier in the week, and I couldn't do that, so I'm catching up with that now. And I have been working hard and trying to stay ahead of all the annoying things this week has brought me. But I am now happy to get back to enjoying working on my puzzle. So let's get back into the time lapse. Look at how much I've done so far. Isn't that pretty? My goodness. And she did that with her foot. That's just so amazing. Quiet. It's cooled down enough to where my cooler shut itself off, and all of the laundry is done and put away, and it's getting late, but this puzzle is coming together so nicely, and I'm really enjoying it a lot. I'm not tired. It's getting close to my bedtime, but I'm not there yet. So I think I'm just gonna work on it some more. I'm just enjoying it so much. I really want to do more of this puzzle. It's a new day, and it's another hot one, so my cooler is on. I'm not shutting it off. It's running at max capacity right now. So even though it's 100 degrees outside, I'm pretty cool in here. It's only 77 in here. So I am gonna just finish it up, and then I'll talk about just how much I love it. Left to go. I am flying through the end of this one. I love this puzzle. I am very tempted to keep this one in my collection. There's just something about the way the colors and the textures blend together that it makes it so enjoyable to put together and not too difficult, even for somebody like me who can't see very well. I am getting new glasses soon though, so maybe that'll help. But it's going together really quick now, and so I'm just gonna finish this up. What a nice puzzle. So pretty, and she painted it with a foot. I mean, I don't even think I could eat anything if all I had to use was my foot. I would just starve to death, I guess. But, you know, people are resilient, much more resilient than you'd think, and It's amazing what challenges people can overcome in their life when they are willing and able to at least try. Because that's all there is just trying. And you're not always going to succeed, and sometimes it's going to hurt. But if you don't try, you don't get anywhere. All right, you're confusing me. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Uh-oh, there's a piece missing. Oh gosh, I hope it's not. Time to go looking for a lost piece. I gotta get my flashlight. Let's see if I can go find it. Well, I didn't have to search too hard. It was just sitting up at the top of the puzzle there. I just didn't see it because it's dark on dark. So, luckily, no missing pieces. There's the last one. And look at this awesome puzzle. This is so beautiful. I had so much fun working on it. I am really tempted to keep this one. I don't need to be keeping puzzles. I have lots of puzzles that I want to keep. I'm going to have to start figuring out which ones to let go of that I'm not going to do again. But this one is now one of my all-time favorite puzzles. I love this one, and I'm going to be doing it again. The flowers, the tea, the book, and it looks like it's outside, possibly near a lake or some kind of water here. I'm not sure. This might be trees. I can interpret it that way because that's how she painted it. But I love this puzzle, and I think I'm going to keep it. So beautiful. Well, I hope you liked the video as much as I loved this puzzle. If you did, would you please give it a big ol' thumbs up? And I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't mind. Please subscribe. Until the next video, remember, there's more to life than puzzles. There's even more to life than cats. We all have our challenges to overcome in this life. So I hope you can go out and enjoy your life no matter what challenges you face.
You're the nicest of the lot. And you've nice eyes too.